Welcome to the deep dive. Ever, stared at your writing, knowing it could be better, but just not sure where to start?
It happens.
Yeah. So today, we're trying to crack the code on clearer writing. We're looking at revision and editing.
Two really vital stages.
Exactly. We've got a source here, Chapter 6, Revising and Editing. And our mission, really, is to help you understand the difference so you can become a more effective writer.
Definitely. Think of it maybe like building a house. Revision is like designing the rooms, making sure the structure is solid.
Okay.
Editing, well, that's more like the paint job, the fixtures.
Yeah,
Both crucial, but you wouldn't start painting before the walls are up, right?
right. That makes sense. So let's unpack revision first. What's the core of it?
Revision is all about strengthening your ideas, how you present them. It's the content, the organization, making sure your message really lands clearly.
The big picture stuff.
Exactly. Like asking, does this blueprint actually give me the house I need?
Okay, so when you're actually doing revision, what kind of questions should be going through your mind?
You're asking those big questions. Does each paragraph, really back up my main point? Is the essay organized logically? Are my examples strong, relevant? Is the meaning crystal clear? And am I using transitions to guide the reader smoothly?
Sounds like you're really grappling with the substance, the actual meat of the writing. What does that look like in practice? Like, what actions are you taking?
Well, you might be rewriting topic sentences to make them sharper, or adding better examples, maybe improving the ones you have.
Okay.
You might even reorder whole paragraphs if the flow isn't right, or cut stuff that's, irrelevant, clarifying your thesis if it's a bit fuzzy,
Constantly checking back.
constantly asking, is my main point clear? Did I actually answer the prompt or the question? Do I need more evidence here?
Got it. So you've built the house, the structure's sound, then editing comes in to polish.
Precisely. Editing zooms right in on the details. It's about correctness, grammar, vocabulary, spelling, punctuation, sentence structure, making it clean.
And what are the key things to look for there?
You're checking verb tenses. Are they consistent? Do subjects and verbs agree? Are you using articles like a and the correctly?
Word choice, too.
Yes, word choice is big. Picking precise words, making sure sentences are clear, not confusing, and that the punctuation is right.
So the actions during editing are things like,
Fixing grammar slips, typos, punctuation errors, swapping out maybe unclear or weak words for stronger ones, improving sentence flow so it reads smoothly.
getting rid of wordiness.
Absolutely. Removing redundancy, you're asking. Are my sentences grammatically sound? Is my language precise? Could anything here trip up the reader?
Now, you mentioned the order. Why is it so important to revise before editing?
It just saves time and effort, really.
Yeah.
Why polish sentences in a paragraph you might end up deleting entirely during revision?
Good point.
Focus on the big picture, the ideas, the structure first. Get that right. Then sweat the small stuff, the grammar and spelling.
Our source highlights some common grammar issues, especially for English language learners, but honestly, they trip up lots of people. What are some examples?
Yeah, these are good reminders for everyone. Things like subject-verb agreement. He walk instead of he walks.
Right.
Verb tense errors. Last year I go instead of last year I went. Missing articles. She bought apple instead of she bought an apple.
Sentence structure issues, too.
Definitely. Sentence fragments like just, when I was in high school, you need the rest. When I was in high school, I studied hard. Or run-ons like, I love travel, I want to visit Italy.
How would you fix that run-on?
Could be, I love to travel and I want to visit Italy. Or maybe two sentences. Also, word form errors like, she runs very quick, should be quickly.
Adverb there.
Exactly. And preposition mistakes like good in English instead of good at English. Little things that make a difference to clarity.
The source also talks about feedback, getting it from others through peer review, and also doing self-review. How important are those?
Oh, incredibly valuable. Fresh eyes see things you miss. Peer review gives you that outside perspective. Usually involves checklists, focusing on content, structure, language. You get specific suggestions.
And self-review. It's more than just proofreading, isn't it?
Much more. It's about being critical of your own work. Tips like reading aloud, you hear awkward phrasing. Reading slowly. Using checklists yourself. Taking a break first helps too.
Gives you distance.
Right. And online tools, like grammar checkers, can be helpful, but they're not foolproof.
So when you're reviewing your own work, what key questions should you ask?
Check your hook. Does it grab attention? Is the thesis clear? Do the paragraphs really support that thesis with good evidence or examples? And then, yes, check grammar and spelling. Also, did you meet the assignment requirements, like word count?
Okay, so wrapping this up. Revision. Big picture, content, ideas, organization, the what and why,
Hmm.
editing, sentence level, grammar, clarity, punctuation, the how.
Exactly.
And getting feedback, both from peers and yourself, is crucial for both.
Absolutely. Master that sequence, revise first, then edit, ideas first, then the polish. It's key to stronger writing.
So for you listening, think about your own writing process. Do you really separate revision and editing? Do you give enough time to both? Maybe think about one strategy from today you can try out next time you write. Thanks for diving deep with us.